Remote eye gaze assessment is something that's not new to us. Our company started in 1987, and since the 1990s, we've been providing remote assessments for people who live in rural areas or other countries who just are not close to us or the evaluators. How we would do that is provide an eye gaze edge system to them by mail, coach them over the phone how to set it up and how to use it, and then have them video record the person's performance. That video recording would be then sent to the therapist or evaluator for data collection and device recommendation. So this is not something that's new to us. I love these pictures here of Dixon Cleveland unveiling the eye gaze edge system. And here on the right, you see a man in a hospital bed who's using one of our eye gaze systems. Look at the size of that system. It's multiple monitors sitting on the overbed table in his hospital room. And I'm amazed now, if you look at the size of the eye gaze edge, how technology has advanced to make computers smaller, cameras more sleek and accurate. And we think about virtual assessments now. Technology and the advancements we have in communication allow us to connect virtually and remotely much easier than before. So how does it work? I'll give a brief overview. It's a 2-day process. On day 1, we deliver an eye gaze edge device to the family, and we train the family over TeamViewer and the phone, and allow the person and the family practice time a day ahead of the actual evaluation. And on day 2 is when the eye gaze representative and the SLP have the virtual session together with the family, allowing the SLP to collect data. Once it's all done, the family is instructed on how to return the device. We found that this 2-day process eliminates obstacles that can happen without one of the experts in the home, and gives the family extra chances to gain fluency and confidence with this new piece of technology in their home. So first of all, the Eye Gaze Inc. rep will send the client information sheet and a HIPAA form to the family, as well as collect these 2 forms from the family. Our representative will also communicate with the SLP to verify their participation in remote evaluation. With the coronavirus precautions in place, we're seeing that things are rapidly changing. Some therapists are able to, in their region and with the funding source they're working with, bill for an AAC evaluation code. Some therapists are still trying to figure out how this is possible. So when this is possible, our representatives are ready to meet the needs of the person. Our Eye Gaze Inc. rep will also arrange a date and time for a remote assessment, and then talk with the SLP about their preferred method of observation and be sure that the appropriate software is installed on all pieces of technology. Then we will review the basic data that will be collected during assessment, which usually includes the calibration accuracy and basic communication functions that the SLP and client want to see. Then the Eye Gaze Edge will be delivered. Our representative will provide delivery, either no contact delivery directly to the home with instructions, or mail delivery. The Eye Gaze Edge demonstration can then go forward. Like I said, on day 1, the Eye Gaze representative will coach the family a day before the evaluation, allowing them some time to practice. On day 2, the Eye Gaze Edge representative will facilitate the demonstration as part of the SLP's AAC evaluation. The virtual connections we use, TeamViewer is installed on every Eye Gaze Edge device. And then we'll need to use another outside video conferencing software. This is a little bit of an abstract concept, so I thought I would picture it with a 3-pointed triangle. So first, the Eye Gaze Edge representative's connection to the Eye Gaze user is done by TeamViewer, which is installed on the Eye Gaze Edge system. This allows the representative to not only see the screen of the Eye Gaze Edge and how the user is functioning, but also allows computer access if needed. Number 2 is optional. Using an additional outside video conferencing software such as Skype or FaceTime, this may be helpful if the family and the Eye Gaze Edge rep needs a different view, a side view, when that family is setting up the device to see the angles and the distance, a side view of the system set up in front of the user. But again, that's optional. Second, we have the connection between the Eye Gaze rep and the evaluating SLP. This is done via video conferencing software, such as Zoom or other software that the SLP prefers. Then, the Eye Gaze representative shares the TeamViewer screen as needed for the evaluating SLP to see. and that completes the third part of the triangle. The SLP sees the eye gaze user using the system through the screen share from the eye gaze rep. With the 3 points of this triangle, we found that it is possible to communicate visually, auditorily, all the needed pieces for data collection that the SLP needs to move forward in recommending a device as part of their thorough investigation of multiple devices. During the demonstration, the calibration and accuracy data can be visible. There's an informal evaluation of the person's eye image. We can see their use of keyboard and phrase pages for communication, and our representative can give them a brief overview of the iWorld software and other features they have questions about. Then after the demonstration, if this is the recommended device, we can send them a digital funding packet and then talk about arranging for pickup of the system or having the system sent back to the representative.